Because sometimes people write things and it's not exactly what it is that you want. So the next few pages, actually pages 9, 10, and 11, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with you some of the principles for how do you create this internal representation inside of your head. And the first thing I want to talk about is the state versus goal. Now, sometimes people write goals that include states. So when I accomplish X, I will be happy. Now I think that's fine, but here's a problem. The issue of happiness from an NLP point of view is it's a state. Now, since it's a state, we can have it immediately. All you have to do is remember a time when you were happy. In fact, if you'd like to do this with me, why don't you just stop for a moment and remember a time when you were totally happy. Just go back and remember a specific time. As you go back to that time, float down into your body, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel the feelings of being totally happy. Do you remember that? Now, how do you feel? Now, here's the thing about writing a goal for a state. You probably feel pretty good, right? So here's the thing about writing a goal that includes a state in it. If you put something in the future, like 6 months from now, I'll be happy, the problem from an NLP point of view is that you could be happy right now. So if you look at page 9, a value or a state is stated ambiguously, whereas a goal or an outcome is usually stated specifically. We used to write affirmations to create states or to create values. By the way, we don't do that anymore because, as we'll see as we go through this program series, you probably won't have to write another affirmation if you've been into those regularly. I, by the way, used to be into affirmations, and I think I repeated Catherine Ponder's Everything and Everybody Prospers Me Now and I Prosper Everybody and Everything for 2 years. And then finally I realized with NLP we can do that in just a moment. So we'll show you how to do that. And we'd write goals or outcomes if we're doing a goal or outcome. You can have a value or a state now, and with a goal or an outcome, time is involved. See, there's a difference, for example, between confidence and competence. I can be real confident by remembering a time when I was totally confident. However, if I'm working on something like learning brain surgery, for example, I could be real confident, and if I'd never taken any surgery classes, I don't think that you probably would want me working on your head. So time is involved in the process of getting a goal or an outcome. With a value or state, there are no steps, and there are steps needed to get to a goal or an outcome. And actually, one way is to get the final step and then work backwards. A value or state is infinite, or it's not really measurable, whereas a goal or an outcome is measurable. And a value or state can be stated for self and or others, and generally a goal or an outcome is stated for self only. Let's go over and look at page 10.